Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well, and if you are new here as well, welcome. This video is shorter than most of my vlogs. We're doing a little bit of a declutter. I'm at this stage where I've been saying it for ages, haven't I? Let's be honest. Before we even moved house, before we moved here, I was saying I just want to get rid of everything and I just want an empty blank space. I don't want to take any character out of the home, but I also don't want so much stuff. We've got so much stuff, and so a little bit of a declutter. Also, yay, you'll be happy to know, not leaving it until October. I've painted, I'm done. I am fully done now. All of the kitchen tiles are 100% done. 2 coats, all done. Are they neat? They're neat enough. Oh, I just told a total white lie. The windowsill has not had its second coat yet. Other than that, other than the windowsill, everything is done. 2 coats. I've just got to paint the 1950s hatch, which is right here. And then the kitchen will be done. And it's already made such a significant difference. It's unreal. If you've missed my kitchen tile painting transformation videos, I will link them below, or I'll put a card here. So yeah, this video this is me in real time. So today is Sunday. This video is going out tonight, so real time. But this video was truly intended to be one of those like total transformation declutter videos. Yeah, keep watching. And we definitely declutter though. We definitely declutter. The best bit is it was both of our ideas. I'm not just putting this on Tim. I'm not just saying I want all of this gone, you're gonna have to live with it. It was almost his idea mostly, and I was like, yes, thank you. I've been wanting to do this for ages. Like, I just want it all gone. But where do you put it? Where do you put the things that you really want to keep when you've got nowhere else to put them? But yes, let's crack on with the video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. It is free. And yeah, enjoy the video. I have been running around like crazy this morning. I've got a hair appointment at 10. I've got a hair appointment in 15 minutes, and it's a 10-minute walk from this car park. So I woke up this morning realising that we'd run out of dog food. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I thought I had a box of dog food in the garage, and Tim said he brought that in last time. I was like, no, I thought it was still there. So I drove out to Pets at Home this morning to pick up dog food, thinking, I've got a hair appointment. So I came home, luckily, plenty of time, because again, small town vibes. Got back home, left the dog food there, sorted myself out, took a vest top off because I was so hot. It is so warm today. Yeah, so it worked out quite well. Went sorted myself out and came straight back out. So I've just parked up, a bit annoyed. It's such a first world issue, but I know that my hair is going to take 3 hours. 2 hours, 3 hours, max 3. But the car park won't let me pay. You can pay for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, all day. The car park just kept on rejecting 3 hours, 4 hours, not valid. And I was like, what do I do? I don't know the town enough to just keep driving around the streets and find a car parking space close to the hairdressers. So I've paid for the full day to park here. It's only £6, but still. £6 instead of £4. I know, Claire, get yourself sorted. So basically it's Tim's daughter's wedding next Sunday. Literally next weekend is my husband's daughter's wedding, and my husband's daughter is a hairdresser, so she's doing my hair. She did my hair last time. You guys remember I kept sections of grey because I'm really quite grey, and the grey doesn't bother me at all, but she just lightened it up, put some dark and then down into blonde. But of course let me try and get close. The grey's coming back through, and again, that I would just be leaving it at this point if it wasn't for the wedding next week. My nails are about ½ centimetre grown out. So I've got my nail appointment next Friday, hair appointment today, nail appointment next Friday. Got my dress, shoes and bag. Yeah. So I've got 10 minutes now to make it, and it's a 10-minute walk. She said don't get there before 10 because she's not there before 10. So I'm not too stressed. I've got my ticket now to pay for the parking for the whole day, so I can just chill out and not have to worry. And that's the plan. So I will be back in a minute, hopefully. Well, in 30 seconds for you guys. Hopefully you'll see the difference, because it doesn't look that bad at the moment. It looks all right. I'm back from getting my hair done. I absolutely love it. Do you ever come out of the hairdressers like, oh, and it's never going to feel like this again the minute you wash it? Never again can you get it like this. So had quite a lot off. I actually had, what's that, 3 inches. I had 3 inches chopped off all the way around, put the layers back in, and we went a little bit darker on the roots with just like a sun-kissed blonde again. So yeah, absolutely. I love, love, love. And then she curls it. I'm like, see, you don't have to do it so nice, because I'm never going to be able to redo this, like have it look like that. But we did come up with a plan of action, because for the wedding I wasn't sure how to have my hair. I can't do my hair, if that makes sense. I can't style my own hair. So basically the plan of action now is that next Saturday, the wedding's on Sunday, on Saturday I'm going to come back down to the hairdressers, and then Tim's daughter's going to wash and blow dry it for me and do this, put all the curls in, because my hair will keep curls for a couple days. So then yeah, it'll be done on Saturday, and then it'll be like nice and wavy like this for the wedding on Sunday. But she'll do it a lot more wavy, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just came back via the CAF, and I've just picked us up to full English, so gotta go. And I am absolutely shattered today. I'm so tired, but instead of going to bed, because really what I want to do right now is take an afternoon nap, but we have made a radical decision. We have decided to get rid of this. All of this, all of it is going. All of it. We've always been real big bookcase lovers, but we sat here the other day and we were just like, you know, we're kind of drowning now in clutter and stuff. We don't want to live a minimalist life, of course, but I basically said to Tim, like, how often do we touch these bookcases? We don't. We just don't. We've got so many books that we've read that are just sitting there. You think you're going to read them again. You don't. I've got tons of ornaments and things and DIYs. Like, all of my Halloween DIYs are still up here, and all of the bowls that I turned when I had my lathe up and running. It's just stuff. And again, it's not pretty, you know, it's not aesthetic. It's not like you walk past and you think, oh, that looks so pretty, that looks so nice. No, it just feels cluttered. Down here has become a dumping ground for everything I've just recently bought. So we've got all of my tools in this bucket here. I needed to go and buy a new battery. I've got the Bosch all for one or one for all system with one battery that goes over multiple tools, and I recently just bought a drill in that system, and that's all new batteries as well included in the drill. So now I've got three tools and a battery for each tool, right? So which is really cool. So now I can just have one charging while I'm using one. That's all there, along with sandpaper. We've got all of those paint samples, you know, all of those paint samples. It's just dumped here, absolutely dumped. I moved all of the boxes out. I really needed to get all of those boxes on the floor out of there. Guys, I'm sorry, tester pots. All of the tester pots and my little measuring tape. And then on this shelf is a mishmash, but I know exactly what's where. So I've got all spanners, all these things. Guys, the turny things. Pliers, oh my god, seriously. Pliers, too many pliers. All of my no more nails, decorator's cork, the paint trays, rollers. I've got so many rollers that I've been washing. My thingies, these are just hanging, like just hanging on the edges. I've got all of my paint roller handles just hanging off the edges. This is all of the paint that the previous owner left that we'll never use, but that's okay. Apart from this is my Zinza bin. Then I've got my Roll Nova. I don't know if I told you I've got this. Did I tell you I've got this? Guys, this is like DIY plastering, yeah? And I've got some skimming tools, and then the Roll Nova roller. All our screwdrivers are here with our socket set, and all of my power tools are here with the batteries and the attachments for the drills and all of that. So at least I know where everything is now, and I feel a lot more happy about everything. Again, another bucket full of clean, brand new rollers and all of my paintbrushes. My two flat levels. My two spirit levels are here. Yeah, really happy with that. Milton, I don't know why that's in here. Oh, I was looking for that everywhere. I got this a Milton sterilising solution to do my respirator. The last couple of weeks I've been working on these palettes for my husband's daughter's wedding, painting them, sanding them, painting them, doing all the vinyl. You guys know me, I hate weeding, but we got there. They look absolutely beautiful. My husband's daughter's mum made the flowers. They are stunning. So she dropped them over and I stapled them all on. I love them. It has actually been nearly a week, so it's been about 5 days since I first filmed that. Everything's got to go. I was planning it and I was kind of standing here staring at everything, and then I thought, right, today's the day. But then something insane happened. I started pulling up all of the wild garlic. So for all of you, thank you so much for your advice on the wild garlic. I did watch a video on how to get rid of wild garlic from one of your recommendations, and the apple blossom has started to shed. Honestly, it's never ending. I'm not complaining. So yeah, basically I started digging up all of the wild garlic. I watched the video and she uses scissors just to cut the base, and that's what I did. And because it's edible, it didn't occur to me that I might need gardening gloves. And I'm not allergic to anything really in life. So I started just using scissors and cutting all of the wild mustard garlic at the base, bagging it up, and I did. So far I've done from here all the way to here, bar this little spot, because the key thing is not to allow it to flower and shed its flowers. Once it does that, you've got another year or two of growth. But I filled up a whole bag of wild mustard garlic that I'd cut down, just a carrier bag type thing, like a Tesco bag. Filled up a whole bag. Smells, oh, just opened the bag and it's like, oh my gosh, that smells incredible. So I know it's definitely wild garlic. About an hour later, my skin started itching and I thought, oh, what's that now? And before I knew it, my entire body was on fire. On fire, I tell you. So dramatic, I know. But yeah, from the tips of my toes to my scalp, everything itched. I was clawing at my skin all night. I had like 2-3 showers trying to alleviate it, because I was thinking I must have touched something. Just using my hands must have been the wrong thing to do. But because I thought, like, it's edible, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, my arms were bright red, my chest, my legs, I was literally like, what is this? And then I started to panic thinking, this better not be that perimenopause itchy skin that people talk about, because I cannot live with this. Absolutely not. Luckily, the next day, the symptoms, it all kind of like died down around lunchtime after about 5 showers. I couldn't get rid of the itch just through showering. So that is why this has taken a lot longer. I literally thought I was doing a really good thing by getting rid of this wild garlic, and it basically put me on my bum for like 2 days straight through some kind of allergy, some kind of reaction to something. So I don't know what that was. I don't get hay fever. So yeah, don't know now. But when I finish off the rest of the mustard garlic, I'm going to be using gloves, long sleeves, everything. Everything. Do you know what? I might even wear a mask. Because if I'm breathing something in that's an allergen. Anyway, today's the day. I don't want to do it. I went into the garage thinking we've got hundreds of boxes from when we moved, right? I say 100. We had about 90 from when we moved. And I totally forgot I'd given them all away. I'd given every single one away. So guess who had to get onto Amazon and order some boxes? I can't believe it. These are nice and cheap. I think it was about 12 quid, 8, 9, I don't know, something like that for a whole pack. Yeah, because why would I keep removal boxes? So didn't have a single removals box. Now the plan is I'm gonna do 3 boxes to start. So donate. I don't really want to throw anything. There's nothing on these shelves worthy of being thrown away and going to landfill. Everything on these shelves is decent, lovely stuff. So I'm gonna do like donate, sell, rehome. Rehome as in our home, it's staying or staying. Okay, so donate, sell, staying. There's nothing here that's gonna be thrown away because I love everything on these shelves. But they are nothing but dust gatherers. Dust gatherers. And I wouldn't mind. I've only just made this. I've only literally just made this pot that's sitting on here right now. So like, yeah.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
This is so much harder than I thought it would be. Just so much stuff, so much stuff. And I've only just bought this because I am not getting rid of this. I absolutely love it, but I found an artist on TikTok who does all of this stunning woodland vibe, whimsical. It's just beautiful. And froggies, little froggies. It's an acrylic painting on a wood slice. Stuff like this, I'm never getting rid of. It's original art. but part of me thought I'd want to throw all my DVDs, but there are a couple of DVDs I want to keep. So this is a lot harder than, genuinely a lot harder than I thought it would be. Send help. Okay, books. I've donated a ton of books. This is what the donations box is looking like. I didn't think I'd fill it up, but I have managed to pretty much fill it up and above. Just, there's some ornaments in there. Ornaments I just, yeah, don't really love anymore. Books I've had for years. Like this book I got for my 21st birthday. I got this for my 21st birthday from a friend at the time. I haven't heard or seen from them in many years. But it's absolutely stunning. I loved it from the minute I got it. It's purple velvet. And it's obviously Titania's Book of Spells. It's stunning. I have never once looked in it. Never once. It's all lovely spells, happy spells. But yeah, I'm just a wannabe spell maker. Do you know what I mean? Never opened it, never looked in it. So things like that I'm gonna let go of and just like thank them for being pretty, and thank, you know, the person who gifted it to me when I was 21, you know, long time ago. So yeah, just getting rid of stuff like that. Getting rid of some of my favourite books, read them, loved them, Surrounded by Idiots, fully recommend this. But I started reading this when I was actually working. It makes a lot more sense when you're actually doing a 9 to 5 and you've got colleagues and you're surrounded by colleagues. Fully recommend, especially if you've got a boss like I had, who still to this day gives me a few little nightmares. But yeah, just really interesting stuff. Books that I read when I used to work as an autism advisor, like Reasons I Jump, really good book if you want to know anything about autism. Yeah, loads, absolutely loads.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. We'd never fall, could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
I am not going to get this done in a day. I realise now I was way too ambitious. I've only just about managed to get to the kind of like bottom few shelves. But what I have decided, I think if it works, we'll see. I think I might move one of the bookcases over to this wall here. So this wall here is pretty much hidden from the rest of, where am I pointing? Yeah, this wall here is pretty much hidden from the rest of the house. So the wall up against the arch. This wall here should fit a bookshelf quite happily. And that's where I'm going to put all of the games, and bottom two shelves will be like the children's games, children's books and things like that. Because at the moment, it's really just all of the children's games and toys are all like in buckets and they're not that accessible. And I want them to be able to actually find what they want and put it there. So right now, the plan of action is to just clear one bookshelf, slide it over into this corner here, and then put all of the games, children's books, children's games on there. That should clear off most of it, and then deal with the rest after, because this is definitely more than a one-day job. Okay, that is not so bad there. It's not ideal. It's just, oh, I don't know. I want kind of a relaxing environment, clutter-free, but I've got absolutely nowhere else to put all of the stuff. So like, obviously we want our games. We do enjoy a games night every now and again. So we do need somewhere for it. It's just, wish I had like a hidden, it's a bit awkward because the light switch is here. So I needed to make sure I could still access this, which I can. And plus these are the really tall Billy bookcases from IKEA, and they don't quite go to the wall anyway because of the coving. We've got this coving around the ceilings, so the actual bookcase is not going to fit anyway. So I just need to accept it, leave a gap for the light, and this is where it's going to be. So hopefully now I can transfer all of the children's art supplies, all of their things, all of their Play-Doh. The bottom shelf is already taking care of their books. Like, I can't believe it. Like, there's hardly any books. We need to go shopping for books. And then the second shelf will be their games, their puzzles. And then third shelf, because it's like their eye level, will be all of their art supplies, their paper, their card, glue, all of the stuff. Then that will free up this whole area. Right now it's just looking super cluttered and I don't like it, but give it another 20 minutes, this will all be completely clear and it'll all be on there. So I think it's gonna work. So as for over here, we are now obviously missing one shelf, but it just opens, I can't explain it. It just opens up the whole space. Now the downside to this is this area here is the extension, and therefore this wall is really not that far from the brick. So my whole hand fits here between the brick arch and the wall here. Whereas on this side, it's the original part of the house, and my hand from the brick goes all like 4 hands all the way. So whilst you think you're gonna get that much more room, you're not, but it just feels more open because it's not gonna have all of this visual clutter. What's happened to me, guys? What's happened to me? This could not have been more perfect. It fit absolutely every single last drip and drop of all of the kids' things and all of our games, and this whole area is now completely clear. Now, it was at this point I was starting to fade. I was really starting to just really feel it. But I was so happy with the choice to move this bookshelf over and just hold everything that we needed it to hold. And now everything is so accessible. Like, the children only really play with what's on top, don't they? They don't dig and they don't empty out all of the plastic containers. And now they've got everything right there. Guys, I have hit a brick wall, a huge, big, fat brick wall made from cement. Not brick. I am done. I don't know what part of my delusional brain thought I could get this done in a day. But progress has been made. I've got a box filled with all of my DIYs that were up there. And I've just added my latest 3 creations. My glasses that I've made with Power Ticks. They're in there. And the corner, yeah, it when you're doing something, it always gets worse before it gets better. That's just the reality of life. So I knew it would just look worse than it is, because as you're working through everything, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got 18 years worth of tut together. So this is what it's currently looking like. Already incredibly spacious, like so much more spacious, even though, like I said, you don't get so much wall. We're already looking quite good now. I've got 2 boxes filled here, 2 boxes of DVDs here which are filled to the brim. Tim's going to go through them and work out what he wants to keep, what he wants to donate. Even then, when he keeps them, where are we putting them? You know, this is the issue right now. We've got nowhere for them to go. Big bag of rubbish, paint's got to go upstairs. The kids section's looking all lovely, all very, very neat around here now. We've got so much more room. I've had the Cricut and all of the vinyl and all of the things. I've had it out on the table to make the palettes for Tim's daughter's wedding. So of course that's all got to go back upstairs. And then the last few things are just all of Tim's books. These are all Tim's. I've been through it. I'm donating all of my books because I'm never going to read them again. And then Tim's decor pieces are all going to go back upstairs. And once that is done, then these 2 bookcases can go out to the garage, minus the top parts because the garage is not tall enough to handle that. And then we'll have one big clear space here, she says. As for over here, I've just got photos of the children up, and that's it for now. Yeah. Thanks for being here with me. Even though it was a miniature declutter, it's halfway done. I think it's halfway done because it's literally just a few things that have to go before we can get the bookcases out. But yeah, I'm tired. And I think I'm just tired in general because I watched the London Marathon and it made me tired. Anyway, that is it for this week. A nice, short, simple little declutter and just letting you all know of the future plans because it's all gotta go. It's all got to go. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that everything is now more accessible for the children. All of our games are up, out of reach. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. I am going to go and get a cup of tea and edit this and chill out for the rest of this Sunday. And guys, the next week in the UK is going to be really beautiful. Down south at least anyway. Sorry if you're in the north. Sorry, I didn't think to look for you guys. But today is beautifully blissful. Tim has just taken George out to Wicksteeds Park. And all week it's going to be around 22, 23 degrees. Totally gorgeous. Totally, totally beautiful. Right, that is all. I will see you next week. Bye.